Welcome to my channel. My name's Emily, the Petite Beauty blogger, and in today's video I'll be doing a rainbow spotty eye look. Now today's look will be created with this Morphe rainbow palette, which is in collaboration with the Trevor project. Now for those who don't know who the Trevor project are, they are a lifeline used to help people in the LGBT community. They use counsellors and they help people that are struggling with suicidal thoughts or depression, and just to help them get through their day-to-day life. And they are a free call centre. It is a non-profit organisation founded in 1998, focused on suicide prevention efforts among lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer and questioning youth. Through a toll-free telephone number, it operates the Trevor Lifeline, a confidential service that offers trained counsellors. And I've just read that from their official website. They are a charity and they are a really good one if you're looking for a charity to donate to. And I did just read that because I wanted to make sure I got it completely correct, as they are a very respectful charity. I wanted to make sure I did them justice. Now on this YouTube channel, I have always been in support of the LGBTQ plus community, and I always will be, and this channel will always be a safe place for just anyone that enjoys makeup. And of course, as always, if there is any hate or anything towards the comments, it will be deleted quickly and swiftly, because I believe that everyone deserves a chance to live a happy life. I know a lot of the time on this channel I'm trying to promote good mental health, and I know not everyone has that, so I'm hoping that videos like this can really help you just forget about the real world for a second and just have fun with all these colours and makeup. And what I love about this palette is, I will say, it wasn't pressed the greatest because a lot of the colours have kind of broken and fallen out, but look at all those colours. They are so fun. Sorry, my palette is a mess, but it is very well used. Now I will say the palette itself doesn't really have anything to do with the Trevor project on it. It just has the rainbow, which is kind of cute. I wish it said like the Trevor project or something down here. But what I will say is all the colours have names to do with the history of the LGBTQ plus community. Sorry, that's a mouthful. And it's got cute words like pride and sexuality and hashtag love wins, and it's really adorable. Now I'm just about to show you the mess that is the mirror that I accidentally broke, but it says make life colourful on the top, which I love. And this is just a really cute palette that I'm going to be using today in my makeup tutorial. So I hope you stick around and I hope you enjoy the video. So before I apply any shadow, of course I apply a primer, and I'm using the P. Louise Primer Base 0, and I of course use my finger to apply it because I like doing it that way. Now this is a nice white that completely covers my eyes. It will help the shadow pop, and it also makes sure it will last longer, and I love it. For this look I'll be doing an array of rainbow dots just where my finger's going right now, so kind of like in a wing shape, and this is actually going to be a really simple look to create, and I hope you'll do it with me. So using the Morphe palette, the first colour I'm going to go in with is Sexuality, and that's a really nice hot pink, and that is going to go in before the red so it nicely kind of blends together. And I'll be using this really sharp kind of brush to do the dots, and the brush I will be using is the Morphe M560. Now with that Sexuality shade, I'm just going to pack it onto the brush, and then I'm going to tap it off so we don't have any excess powder falling out. And what I'll do is I'll stamp it on, and once I've stamped it on, I will do small circular motions to help blend it out, but not too far because we want these tiny spots to be nice and small. Moving on to the red, this shade is called Life, and I'm literally going to do the same technique I did before, but I am going to do it slightly over, and I'm actually not going to connect them because I want each dot to be their own dot, if that makes sense, and I want them to all stand out in their own special colourful way. Next shade we're going into is Pride, and that's a really nice bright orange, and really all these colours I'm applying are going to be applied the same way. They're going to be packed and then swirled, and it's just going to make kind of like that flick wing shape just underneath my brow. Moving on to the yellow called Sunlight, we're going to pack that onto our brush. Apologies, that's the one that went a bit crazy in the pan and broke off. And really make sure first, sometimes you just pack on the colour and then worry about swirling it. But yeah, these are really nice and easy to apply. For the next shade, we're going into this green called Nature. And really, this look is actually very quick and easy to create. So if you're going to a Pride event or any kind of event and you want a nice bright colourful look that you don't really have long for, then this is a really simple look that will be really quick for you to create. Now, I know I said I was only going to use the Morphe palette, but they only had blue shimmers and I didn't really want a shimmer, but this one's just as good, and it's called Paradise, and that's one of my favourite palettes that Beauty Bay won, on par with my Morphe Trevor project rainbow one. They're my two favourite rainbow palettes. For purple, I'll be going with that gorgeous deep purple shade called Truth, and that's another one that broke, and this is one where I'll start to bring it out onto my temples. And as you can see, this one does not need much to make it powerful. Now I'm going back in with that pink shade called Sexuality, just to round up all the rainbows together. Now if you wanted to, you could just leave it here and add a lash, because it actually looks kind of cool like this, but of course, me being me, it's going to be extra as hell. To complete the full wing shape, I'm going back in with the same colours and just repeating the wing going down. So I'm going back in with Truth. And now I'm going to go back in with the Beauty Bay palette with Paradise. And literally, as you can see, the shape starting to form. And it will continue onto my lid. And then now I'm going in with that green Nature shade. And that is going kind of just right there in the corner, and it's really just going to be the same as before, but now I'm doing it across my lash line. It's going to kind of be in my lashes, so it's really only going to be half a circle, because I want to create more of a liner than loads of dots. Because I've got such a small eyelid, I don't think it would look very good, and I don't have much space, so I don't want it to take up all the space I had. Now for some extra shimmer and fun, and to finish off all the colours, I'm going in with that gorgeous gold shade called Healing, and that is literally just going to go in my inner corner just to add some extra fun and happiness to this look. Now I'm not quite finished, but I did want to see what this look looked like with a lash, because I think this looks pretty cool, and of course I am going to carry on, but I didn't want to completely mess up and not have anything to show for it, so here is the first stage. Now if that first look wasn't enough for you and you want to be even more extra like I did, I'm going to go in with my P. Louise primer base, and I'm going to be using this small little liner brush, which is the Morphe B21. Now with the primer, I'm going to completely carve out the middle, and I'm going to almost halve the spots, so they're kind of semicircles, and they're just going to be sticking out over the primer, so they're going to be like peeking out, and this is going to be a very intense cut crease wing. And then once we've done those lines, I'm just going to use a thicker brush just to blend it into the middle. Going back in with that stunning gold Healing shade, I'm going to take that 560 brush, and I'm literally just going to fill in all the bits that are covered with primer to give myself a glowing gold goddess, oh, stunning rainbow look. Now, me being me, that can't be it. I have to add in some glitter somewhere. So I'm going in one of my favourite MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid eyeshadows. And this is in Flash and Dash. And oh, it's one of my favourites. I use it all the time. You've probably seen it a lot on my videos. They are a really good liquid shadow because they are so glittery and fun. And they dry down really nicely. They don't dry down too hard, so so it's not uncomfortable. They dry down really softly, but they don't transfer, which is what I love. And I'm just going to apply over all the gold just so it sparkles and shines. And to finish off this look, to make it even more extra and fabulous, I'm going to be applying a lash, and this is just a very cheap one from eBay, which I'm obsessed with. They're some of the best ones I have, and I've just got some duo glue, which I love as well, and it's just going to take me 2 seconds to apply it because I waited about 30 seconds for it to dry, and there you have it. And now what I'm going to do is take my Benefit Roller Lash, my new favourite mascara, and I'm just going to connect my real lashes to my false ones and also apply mascara to my bottom lashes just to give it that extra pow. And there you go, there's the completed look using the Morphe Rainbow palette in collaboration with the Trevor Project. Now I will link the Trevor Project website down below, and I'd be very grateful if you check it out. I'd be even more grateful if you donated. But if you can't donate right now because of funds, God knows we're all struggling at the moment, then please just share or send your support towards them. If you spread awareness, that is sometimes even better, and it's a really worthy cause, helping with people in the LGBTQ plus community with suicide and mental illness. And it's just incredible because mental illness is way bigger in that community than ever before, and it's a real struggle. So if you could spread awareness and love, then that would be brilliant. No matter who you are, even if you're straight, then please just support them because they need to feel accepted and loved. Thank you for watching.